Welcome to this demonstration on using the date value function. It's not widely used, but it is incredibly useful sometimes. You may find that you sometimes pick up a spreadsheet that somebody's changed the formatting of, and you've got a whole load of dates that are represented as text. This makes it impossible to be able to do any manipulation with those dates, for example identifying individual months, individual days or individual years. So the first thing we need to do is take that text value and turn it into a format that Excel will recognize as a date. There's the function, the syntax of the function. We start off with the equal sign, date value, open brackets, and it's got one argument, just the one argument, and that is the piece of text that is supposedly representing a date. You'll see that what it does is it does very much the same as the date function that we've met elsewhere. It converts a date which is in text format and returns a number representing the number of days since the 1st of January 1900. So let's see it in action. I'm going to put the value into A4. You'll see I've already set the format of it to text. Just to make sure, I'm going to put an apostrophe. Putting an apostrophe before data tells Excel that what you're entering is going to be text. Useful tip therefore, if you're entering a phone number, it'll keep the leading zeros if you put an apostrophe before the phone number. Okay, I'm just going to put a nice simple date, 1st of January 2017. Okay, and we can now start to build the function. Now, looking at that date, I know it says text because it's lined up to the left. If I enter the date again, but as a date, not as text, you will see that it lines up on the right hand side of the cell. So that tells me that Excel is treating it as a number, and that tells me that Excel is treating that as text. Okay, we're going to start to build our function now. We press the equal sign and we start to type in the first part of the function, and date value, there it is, that's the one that I want. So I give that a double click, and again as usual it's starting to tell me what I need to do to build it. Date value is already there. The bit in bold is date text, so it wants me to enter some text. I'm not going to enter it as words inside speech marks. I'm just going to click on the cell A4. I now close off the bracket and press the enter key, and there we go. We've got the number that represents a specific date, 42,736. I will now go and change that format from general through to date, and there we go, 1st of January 2017. As I say, it's not widely used, but it does get you out of a bit of a mess if you pick up a spreadsheet where Excel hasn't recognized the date as a date, or someone has actually messed around with the spreadsheet. Okay, thank you.